welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing today? Holy crap, it is so sunny right now. Hello. Hello everyone and welcome back. As you guys can see from the title, we are going to be doing a week-long series, but I am going to be splitting it into two parts. I'm going to be using Jez throughout this whole thing because she's been in and out of work, and I kind of want her to wear the bit more and start getting soft and supple. We are starting on Monday. We've got some round pinning planned and some exercises. But yeah, here is day one. Let's get started.
If you go up, then I'm up too. If you go fly, then I'll just stay this. I ain't going nowhere without you. I just wanna be weightless. If you go high, then I'm high too. Up in the sky, we'll play like kids. I ain't going nowhere without you. I just wanna be
rope's going loose there. So yeah, you fix your rope, woman. Alright, hello everyone and welcome back. So for some of these videos I wanted to pop in and out, just kind of tell you guys what I'm thinking and what I'm kind of doing with some of these exercises. So the very first exercise, I know it feels like, like we already started, but we're finally starting now. Basically I'm just asking her to walk on a nice loose rein, and then when I pick up and ask her to soften, I just want her to soften up. Now, this should be pretty easy for her as she has worn the bit a good handful of times. I would still say she's relatively pretty green about it, and really we're just working on suppling her up, and I tried to incorporate a bunch of different exercises, but in a way kind of drilling in the suppleness part, but without trying to make it seem like it's being in a drill, you know what I mean? So just being kind of consistent with her and working at a good pace, I think she will definitely come around and pick up on everything quite quickly. So something I actually noticed while doing this barrel drill is really how soft she was, considering she had a day off yesterday and I rode her that prior day. Coming back and seeing this amount of softness was very pleasing. She's usually very bracy, and she needs to have her shoulders and rib cage really softened up and broken down. We can only move up from here. This is our starting point. How I wanted to end our session basically was do some hill work. I'm obsessed with doing hill work, really because it helps the horse's muscles, balance, and really confidence, and that's really what I kind of want for her. I do believe that ending on a good note and something that she feels pretty good about really is going to tie it all together for her. So I would say if you guys have hills around you, take full advantage. If I could recommend you a exercise to do religiously, it would probably be flexing. Now, I do this twice within the whole session. I do this in the beginning when we get on, and then at the end when I'm about to get off and we're resting, we can kind of work on this softness. And then here I also did some vertical flexion to basically just finish it off.
So cute.
Good.
You want to tell everyone? Not once did I get any water. I just chugged that whole thing. Ooh, that's a pretty good sweat. Hello, let's quickly talk about what I didn't like and what I liked. So what I didn't really like is she is extremely stiff, or at least resistant about moving her shoulders over. So that's something that I incorporated slowly into all these days, so we can work on that. That's about what I didn't like. What I did like was actually how much she retained from 2 days ago, because I didn't ride her yesterday, I rode her the day before, and she was much softer today. So hi, boo-boo. You better not have forgotten about me. Ooh, I have 2 for you. There you go.
So yes, we are back at the hills doing hill work with this little mare. Yeah, I told you guys I had an obsession. I really like messing around with these hills, but I promise this is the last time we mess with them. And I just kind of wanted to show some clips of her because she really doesn't do anything wrong. This is the one thing that I think kind of stumps her sometimes, is going backwards up the hill, which I get it. It's very difficult for horses to do. I mean, let alone back up on a straight line, but now you gotta back uphill in a straight line, you know, so I totally get it. But what I like about this horse is she doesn't give up. She doesn't just bail forward or bail to the side. She continues to do it and do it. And I appreciate that from this little horse. I wanted to talk about this exercise. I absolutely love it. It's very easy and it helps get across the point that we need you to soften up. So basically it is called bending at the walk. I'm going to ask the horse to slightly tip its nose in. Once the horse's nose is tipped in, then all I'm really going to ask is with my inside rein and leg to basically soften, and all I'm looking for is just a nice release. If not, I'm going to push the shoulders and ribs up. So yeah, really great one. I really like this one. Now, this is the first time I ever asked her to move her shoulder over, and I feel kind of bad because in the beginning, even I was a little rusty with it, and I kind of had to figure out the buttons again. But she definitely was a little confused, I'll say that, but she was definitely trying to understand and work with me at the same time. So all I'm really asking is for her to slightly move over or off my leg, if not completely. This exercise is basically like draw to a stop. I'm not technically telling her to stop, but I am using my seat, and also I am getting her nose tipped in, and then once I do, I put my heel up and ask her to move just her hindquarters until she does, then I release. Good. Good. Just working on a little head down before I take her. We did this yesterday and she had her like nose all the way to the ground. She did really good. And I like now that she's just kind of staying and holding. Okay. Let's go. We are going to give her a quick bath. Boo. Yum, 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 yum. Jazzy. There you go. Hi guys, it is day 3. Just really quickly to get out of the way, we're not going to be filming with a tripod today. Today we're also going to be doing some lunging, so that's going to be fun.
Shorten up my reins. Press. Yes. Leave her alone. Again. Pick up. There it is. Pick up. Good.
I went back to make sure that we went over this shoulder control, and doing it for day 2, she was actually much better. Definitely not 100%, but she was more willing to move off my leg, and I did find that one side was a little bit more resistant than the other, but we're just going to have to kind of go back and chip at that. But overall, not too bad. I wanted to make sure that I incorporated some kind of rollback within this whole week, and that is simply just to get her off of her forequarters, set her back on her hindquarters, and then lift her shoulders over. When we first started doing this, she was very forward and kind of just rushing through it, was super lazy, didn't want to move her shoulder over. It started off really bad, but then slowly as we started to do it, I noticed she was actually picking herself up and moving over, which I was like, yes, you're finally getting it.
Good. Good thing we're working on all this. Work hard, pony. You need a bath. Oh gosh, hi. Oh gosh.